What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Vic, the one and only, and you can't clone me.
And it's your boy Jamie the Great, and you tune in with
The Hangout, where we keep it real and we speak how we feel. And with that being said, let's introduce today's guest. We have to our left and right.
I'm Jessica.
And it's Alicia.
Hey, round of applause for them, man. You know what I'm saying? For coming up. They was a little nervous at first.
You know put us out there like that.
I wasn't a little nervous. That was Jessica. I just needed a little bit of drink in me.
Okay.
I mean, they took time out their busy day, so
thank you.
appreciate that.
Here.
We made it.
With that being said, we're gonna go and jump in the drip check. It was a little chilly today, so I had to put on the little windbreaker. Came out with the little rock star jeans. Then these one of a kind dunks. So I'm the only one with these. They custom.
Damn, them rock star?
Man, you all in my business, man. Mind your business.
And I thought it was cold.
It is.
You trying to show a little thigh.
I'm sure. I gotta show a little thighs,
A little bit.
a little bit. But I'm gonna go on and switch it to you.
It's on you, Alicia.
Oh,
you,
okay.
Alicia.
I got on my little knee-high boots and then my fire sweater for the little cold.
Okay.
Fire. I put on my kicks. I just want to be real comfortable. My little Nike kicks. Don't ask me what type of Nikes they are, but just know I got them on.
No,
and
they
then
fly
I
like
just
them.
put on, little basic,
You swagging it. You
basic army green pants with a
Oh, that's right.
denim jacket. Gotta keep it cool but classy.
I went with the maroon dunks today, just a little black, maroon, and white. Just something slight, something light, That's it.
I always be beating him. So
Nah.
he's trying to step his game up.
Oh, okay. So is this
Yeah.
becoming a competitive thing?
On his
A competition?
but not for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do me. I'm in my own lane.
Last
You know what I'm saying?
episode, it was a few outfits. He was hating on my outfit.
I had to call it, but I said,
called me out.
What you had on was terrible, big dog. That was terrible.
Look, y'all need to let the viewers make that decision.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Let
Yeah.
the viewers make that decision.
Matter of fact, we're gonna do a poll.
All right, bet. Say less. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. This episode we're gonna just ask y'all a little question, but we're gonna be topic based. We're gonna get into it. So can y'all tell us about the first time y'all met? We're gonna start with you, Alicia. I know you got some good stories.
Oh,
you know
Lord.
what I'm saying?
Okay, the first time we met was in high school. We was at a football game. I had went to Stafford. I've been at Stafford.
All her life. She is Stafford proud.
No, don't even do that. We was at the football game, and I'm sitting down, and Jessica just decides to sit next to me. I'm like, who is this girl? And she just like, do you know when Nia's getting here? And I'm like, who are you? Like, why are you just coming up to me asking me when Nia getting here? And then I was like, I don't know. She was like, oh, okay. And she just stayed right there.
Sure did.
The whole time. Didn't move. But, it worked out. And we best friends to this day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
right there.
What can I tell my side?
Right. There's two sides to every
Making
story.
it seem like I just forced the friendship at this
You
point.
did.
No. So pretty much I was new to Stafford. So if you know Stafford, it's a small community in between Sugar Land and Missouri City. So I was new. It's my freshman year. I had came from Missouri City. So I really wasn't trying to make friends, but I was trying to pretty much.
You was trying to make
I was trying to make friends because I was new, but I was just trying to still hold on to my old friends because the communities are so close together. Mm-hmm. So Nia lived in my community, which is one of our other friends. And like she said, I went to the game and I was there by myself. And mind you, I was waiting on my old friends from my other school to come join me at the game, but they weren't there. And the only person I knew that went to Stafford at that time was Nia. So that was the only person that I could really go up to her and ask, did she know when she was coming? Just trying to spark a conversation. But Alicia was very rude, okay? It wasn't how she made it. It wasn't how she made it seem. I went, I was like, hey, Nia's coming. She looked at me like, no, get away from me. And
a stranger coming up to you.
Not a stranger.
A stranger.
Make it
It's a classmate. sweet, you know, but it worked out like she said. Ever since that day, we kicked it off at the game, and we just became friends ever since then. So it was a unique kind of situation to me, but if you know me, you know, I'm not shy.
So why did you go ask, like, is Nia coming to her specifically? Did you knew she knew Nia?
Yes, so that was the thing. Okay. Yes, I did. You know, I did my homework on the first day of school, so I knew who hung out with who. So when I seen, and she was a cheerleader. Oh my God! And I played sports, so that was even another kind of like, oh, am I really about to go to this cheerleader? Because the girl sports and cheerleaders, we clash, but we get along. But anyways, so I was just like, man, this is the only person I can ask, do she know Nia? Because I seen her with Nia today, so let me try to go see what's gonna happen, and that's why I went and asked her about Nia.
Got you. So is that your approach to everything? Like somebody come up to you randomly?
If it's a stranger, yes, and I never seen them, for sure.
That's how you got to get sometimes.
It's crazy how we ain't even gonna talk about me and this dude. Man.
Yes, how did y'all
meet?
This the honest truth. So we stayed in the same dorm, right? You can relax. It ain't no crazy stuff. So. Like everybody on the team, we playing dominoes. We out in the lobby. Bruh, he just come in. He say something to us, and we just like, all right. Then out the blue, he just pulled his pants down and moaned us, dog.
What?
No. That ain't happen like that. I had to know them to play around with them like that.
He said.
But we used to, like, we all would, like, joke around and stuff. Like, we knew each other, but, like, after that, like, we was like, okay, he cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like, who is this dude? Yeah. And then after that, we started.
Look, you had to moon to get in.
I was a starting quarterback, so that ain't how we met.
Okay, so what's your story?
We met earlier, but I'm saying when we got, like, close, it was just like, once we seen that he was just cool.
I was like, because we was in the same group in football. Okay. So, like, they had a section off, and he was in my group. That's how we first met. But that moon and stuff, he bring that story up all the time. I do not remember that story.
No, I bring it up because at first it was like we knew each other, but it was like only like sports. Mm-hmm. But when he did that, it kind of let me know like, okay, he kind of got like a funny side too. So I'll be comfortable to like crack jokes with him and stuff like that. So that after that happened and we just started out cracking jokes on each other, we just became close. Like, all right, he like us.
Yeah.
And so after that, we just was locked in. Man, we'll be going up. It'd be like 3 a.m. He'll hit me up. Hey, bro, let's go get something to eat. We'll go to Waterburger.
That's after I done shot dice and won some money. I used to hit everybody on that.
Man.
Yes, you did. Was this college?
Yeah, this my first year
This was the first college.
Okay.
This like 2000. Yeah, like 2009, 10. And then I already know how it's going to go. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to be up all day because we're going to go get something to eat. And then when we get back, he's going to be like, he'll throw an instrumental on. Once he start rapping, I'm like, okay, yeah, we can
it's over.
Everybody catching the beat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So look, Jessica. So we know you have how's your son now? 2 years old?
2 years old, yes.
So how would you say like what was the biggest impact on your life? Like, you know what I'm saying? How has it like changed you and made you grow?
Oh, wow. It changed me rapidly. Like as soon as I had my baby boy, I just knew that I had to change some things because I have this little young man, you know, looking up to me.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not going to lie, I was nervous. I was scared. You know, it looks easy, but in reality, it's not really easy. And I just feel like it just made me move a little differently. I had to, you know, sometimes when I wanted to go out or do things with friends, I had to remember like, no, you got to stay home. You know, you have to be responsible. You have to take care of business. Because coming from, you know, being single, starting my career, you know, and just being in that, you know, in that atmosphere, and then I had my baby boy, it's like things aren't the same. So you have to kind of change your behaviors, you know, and just make adjustments to make it work. But I would say that it just made me an overall better person. It grew me up real quick. Like, you could even ask Alicia. Like, overnight, it was like a different person. It's like, who is she? And I'm like, hey, it's because of him. Like,
you gotta put your child first.
I tell people that too. Like, once you have a kid, bro, it's just everything gonna change. Whether you ain't gonna know it's changed, but it's just gonna change real quick because now you becoming a protector, and it's like you maneuvering different.
Yes, and I will say, because before, you know, I would just do spare the moment things, or just
you can't do that.
Very spare of the
spare
moment.
the moment, like, hey, I want to do this, let's go, everybody, let's go. You know, I want to bring everybody with me. But then, like you said, that protectiveness that comes over you when you become a mother, like, you like, my actions, you know, whatever I do, my yes is tied to his yes. So I have to always remember that. So definitely that protectiveness and making sure he's safe, and, you know, make sure I have a safe environment for him. He's around safe people, so just always being cautious and self-aware, not so scared about it.
So, all right, we're gonna fast forward. Say for instance, you know, so we're gonna throw a scenario out there. He in 7th grade, he get into it, he get jumped. All right, what you doing?
If my baby get jumped,
He got jumped, black eye.
oh my God. So, you know, I'm furious. You know, I'm really, really upset. I'm upset, and I want to figure out, you know, what happened. And, you know, I'm going into protective mode. I'm going to protect my baby. So I have to talk to some people to figure out what's going on. And, and I mean, hey, whatever happens with that, that happens.
Right.
I always just visualize myself like, something happen like that, I'm gonna have to beat them little kids up. I'm sorry.
Not fighting the kids.
I'm sorry, they parents, everybody.
Yeah, but that's what
Maybe the parents, but not the
it's
kids,
like- it's
Vic.
just
Not
like-
the kids.
you would
I
have.
wouldn't want to, but if it came to it, they may not touch my son.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how I feel.
No, you do. You get that. You know, it's just like, you know, protect them at every cost. And it's just, you just never know what you're going to really do in that situation. But for sure, I'm investigating. Like, I'm figuring out who did it and why. And like Alicia said, I'm talking to the parents, because at this point, it's no point in talking to the kids. The damage has happened. But what are we going to do to fix this, and how am I going to protect my baby from here on out? If that means, you know, we changing his environment. Maybe you can't go to that school no more, or maybe you can't be on that team no more, or hang out with them people. But in this world, you just never know what's going to happen. Like, we try to, you know, be Superwoman or Superman, you know, in our children's lives all the time, but they're going to be faced with things, and you have to prepare. You have to prepare.
Have to prepare for the moments.
Okay. Well, now that we kind of got to know y'all a little better, now we're gonna get into some topics. Did y'all watch the Super Bowl?
I did.
Okay. So what y'all think about the halftime? How y'all feel
Usher
about
was, he started
Usher
ticking and
performance?
everything. I said, okay,
So
Usher.
we're gonna what y'all think about the performance, and then where y'all rank the performance?
I think it was very good. I haven't seen him like in full concert, but I think the halftime show was good. I think some songs could have been a little bit longer, and some of the songs could have been a little bit shorter. But overall, it was good. I think I give it a 8.5.
What song you was waiting on? Like, okay, this is the song I wanted to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Burn.
Burn.
He
Okay.
was on Bird a little long.
Yeah,
Like, that
he
was a little-
did.
Yeah, that was my song right there.
For me, at first I'm not gonna lie. At first it was too much when he was coming on the field, and then you see the people doing flips, and then it was just like a lot of like. It looked like a carnival to me, but the overall performance, like, he has so many hit records. So I sung the entire time. Like, there was no time for me to sit down and not sing. Like, I knew every song. So the whole performance, a little bit much at the beginning, but once he got on the stage, and then Alicia Keys came out in that flowy red dress, like,
That
she
was
stole
fly.
the show. That was fly.
She was beautiful.
And
She
that-
always been beautiful.
You better watch out now. But yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she did. She kind of got me first though when she started off. She was singing.
But I didn't even
I didn't
pay
even catch
attention.
that.
No,
Me
man, I
either.
caught it. I was like, whoa.
What happened?
I think I was so into the
She
performance
didn't
that
hit
I
the
didn't
right
even
note.
care.
The
Like,
note.
I didn't even notice it.
They went and fixed it. The live, it was like hoarse, like you can hear it.
Oh, wow.
But then when they uploaded it, they went and put the stuff on it.
I
so
did
you
not
couldn't
hear
tell.
it at all.
The autocorrect to the
The
voice.
autocorrect to it.
Oh, wow. I didn't hear it.
Man,
me
it was
either.
bad. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, whoa. But then she came along with it. So it could have been that she was nervous. I don't know what, but it was bad.
So did y'all know my boo was coming once she had did her little solo?
Who is your boo?
My boo, the
No,
song.
my boo.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm gonna drink to that.
I'm like, what?
Put that pinky up.
But no, so my take on it, well, see, we be having a debate is him and all our other homeboys. They with R. Kelly. I feel like Usher the best, but they like R. Kelly.
The king of R&B.
But my thing, it's like Usher was our era. So if you around 29, 30, 31, 32, we know all the hits. I know R. Kelly hits, but it's some of them I probably ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
So for me, he like, okay, nah, this our GOAT because we grew up to him. And then as far as the Super Bowl performance, I'm kind of with you like at the beginning. I was like, okay, what they doing with it?
Yeah.
But then he picked it up.
Yes.
But then the shirt he had on with the white, I wasn't really feeling that. I'm like, oh, bro, you tripping. It was too small. It was too small, and it was like some dance move. I kind of scratched my head on. I'm like, nah, that.
What about Jermaine Dupri's outfit?
Did y'all pay attention? No comment.
It was bad. I mean, I say this because a lot of people say it's bad, but I think it's because who wore it. If it was somebody like Drake or somebody wore that same thing, it'll be a different story.
I think they would have got clown.
So
If it was Drake, I think
he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. You get some because you got some people that just are trendsetters. So if they can put it on, everybody just gonna put it on.
Yeah.
I looked at it like it's just not for me. I didn't like just see nothing really wrong with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He just didn't have because Jermaine probably about like 50 something now. So I mean, that's a young man outfit. So.
But then I think he put it on just for the Super Bowl.
Right.
True, because I don't think he would wear that in any other setting. And maybe it was because of the theme, because like I said, it was a lot of like carnival type things.
But then he had the strippers too. Like
Yep,
Atlanta.
I seen it. I did. It was so much going on the stage. That's what I'm saying. At first, it was just so much. So I loved how when they just kind of focused just on him in that stage, I was able to like, okay, let me just enjoy the concert. Because then when they switched over and you see the strippers, I'm like, Lord, they have so much going on.
What about her? Did y'all like when her came out?
I loved it. I
Oh,
loved it.
he loved it too.
Oh yeah. No, her was looking good. She wasn't really playing that guitar though.
You don't think so?
No, she wasn't.
I don't think she
Why
was.
you saying?
They said it was
So what was the
pre-recorded.
point?
That's why when she had put it up like that, and she wasn't really pressing no button. So it was pre-recorded.
It's entertainment.
But that's in the contract too. Like for that, like, cause it's a big show and you got so many people watching that if she mess up, it kind of mess up everything. And she ain't the primary person. So now they mics was live because they was primary, but hers, it was just like pre-recorded.
And I'll say this for my behalf, I give it a 10 out of a 10 simply because I was in the moment. I didn't look at like no mess ups. I was just in the moment, loving it. I anticipated it, and it flowed like everything. I was singing every song.
Yeah.
Especially when Let It Burn came on. The vocal, I started hitting her. You feel me? Yeah.
So I guess we all agree 10 out of 10?
It was definitely
It was
a
good.
10 out
It
of
was
a great
10.
performance.
Yeah.
All right. Was it better than, I know y'all females, was it better than Rihanna's and Beyonce to y'all?
I think it was better than Rihanna's.
was
I
okay.
wish Rihanna would have had people come out too, not just her by herself.
I think she was trying to focus more on
The pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was all about.
but it's like you can't do too much. So
You can't do too much because if you do
Right.
too
Yeah.
much, like, so you still gotta, you gonna get tired. You know what I'm saying? All that movement, you pregnant, that's extra weight on you.
right.
But she could have had the other people.
Yeah, if she would have had the other people, it would have, especially her being
her pregnant. Yeah, now that you think about it.
Well, while we on this same topic, I know you had a question, but I'm gonna bring this up. So on the commercials, it was like Beyonce was, I guess she was prepping for an album, a country album or something like that. So that was my next question. What y'all think about it? Do y'all think that was a good move? How y'all heard? I know it's a song out. I ain't heard it, but
I didn't think it
I
was
hear
a good-
people ain't. It's kind of in the middle. Like
I
some
like
people
the
rocking with it, they don't.
song, well, the Texas one, but I don't think she should have done it on that night. That was
Right.
Usher's night.
That's true. That's true.
And same. I think I called you. I called Alicia right away. I was like, why would she do that?
Yeah.
Even though,
I ain't think about it like that. That's crazy. But now y'all gave me a perspective like,
yeah. It's kind of like, and I don't know, I just feel like.
Because if you look at it, Twitter was probably, I don't be on Twitter like that, but I know they were probably talking about Usher. Then the attention went to her.
Yes.
Yeah, that's. I know it was calculated, and I get it in a little bit because it's like, okay, if we're gonna do it any moment, Jay-Z, you know, that's her husband, so he probably like the Super Bowl probably gonna be the best moment.
Yeah,
got eyes on you. So I get it, but at the same time, it's like, man, let that man.
Yeah. Because didn't she do it like right before?
It was right after.
Right
after.
Commercial
so
right after.
Literally, we're trying to go back and see all the pictures and the performance again through Instagram, and all you see is Beyonce.
Yep.
So that's the only thing. I was just like the timing of it, but we don't know their algorithm or how the business. Well, I don't know how the business industry works with music, so maybe it was something. You know.
So did y'all catch Kanye's commercial? 'Cause I saw it on social media. I didn't
see it.
You know what was crazy about this commercial? Bro, he paid $6 million. It's kind of genius though.
$7 million.
$7 million for the commercial. So for the budget of the commercial, he's smart. He was like, no, I'm just gonna do it. So he literally just did it on his iPhone.
Wow.
On his iPhone.
Yeah, just recording and talking. And
I didn't even see it.
Made revenue.
He basically did a call to action. So from where to go, whatever, what I'm doing. He made $20 million in 24 hours.
Oh, I
20
know.
mil plus.
I think I know what you guys are talking about because I seen a friend. They end up being there. Was it him and Ty Dolla $ign? It was a concert or something.
It probably was.
Nah. He was riding. He was riding in the car.
He was in the car though, but he
recording
was
himself.
just recording on the iPhone, regular iPhone.
Okay.
iPhone.
Because I seen on one of my friends' story, it was like they were in like a arena, and it was him and Ty Dolla $ign. It was a performance in Vegas.
I think they doing an album. I think they did an album together. I know they did a song, and his daughter's on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saw that one? Yeah. I am Westy.
Yeah, Westy.
I ain't heard that one. I'm gonna have to check it out. But yeah, nah, that's Kanye. Kanye weird though. So like, but it's kind of genius in this generation. I mean, back then you couldn't get away with. He would have been counseled and like, oh yeah, this dude crazy off the wall. But now it's like crazy is the normal. So.
But is it crazy?
That's what I was thinking.
But is it crazy
Some
or
of
is it
it.
different?
Some of it be crazy.
You gotta think about it. Like we all do crazy things.
Yeah.
Like at moments or whatever, only we know what our crazy is, and we can just sit back and be like, bro,
That was
that's some
crazy.
crazy ass shit. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
he snatching
He do some off the wall. He do
and
stuff
all
that I wouldn't do, and
yeah.
it's off the wall. I be like, I scratch my head like Kanye. Why? You know, but Kanye is Kanye. He's been Kanye always.
And I think he's just so he's a genius, right?
He's
a
smart.
genius. He's too smart, and you know he's been through a lot, and with all that he's been through, and plus all the money, it's like I'm unstoppable. Like I can do it all, and it's going. His influence is much. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like sometimes we may call it crazy, but it's genius to him.
And do I think he needs help? I think he needs the right help. You know what I'm saying? Not going to a doctor and stuff like that. Like it's like he's missing his mom, like so much that he kind of like just acts out, and then society, he's made so much money, it took him to a whole nother place dealing with people that he shouldn't be dealing with.
Right.
You know?
But it's kind of hard to get him help because he's too smart. Because you can check him into some place, and if you check in somewhere and they act like if you pass the test that they giving you, like, hey, I'm focused. I know what I'm talking about. I know where I'm at. I know. They just gonna let you back out because they gonna like, okay, well, he functioning well, so it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying. And then you see what he's doing as far as marketing and business. It's like, ain't no way you going. And then you got people that's money hungry. That's like, shit, I'm gonna be behind him. So however we can keep him out and keep him just doing what he doing, we're gonna be behind him. So
That's what we were just talking about.
yeah.
Having them rich friends and people seeing the vision.
Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna get to the next one. So the next question is, we're gonna get a little not messy, but just kind of talk about it. How y'all feel about the Nicki and the Megan kind of back and forth situation? Do y'all think it's like, I mean, y'all too grown for it, or it's like?
Did you catch it, Jessica? I know you be on that rock. She looking long. She like.
No, I caught it. I caught a little bit of it. I feel like it's just two women in the same industry, and they're both hungry. I mean, they're not gonna always agree,
Right.
And it's competition. It's called being competitive, and who's gonna be the one that's standing last. I feel like did Nicki cross the line a little bit? I feel like parents are off limits and death is off limits. That's just, family is off limits. But I feel like when you're in the, in the heat of the moment, we don't know what she was, thinking, but it doesn't excuse the behavior. Yeah. But I feel like that was definitely off limits. But once again, I feel like it's just a competitive space. Rap has always been a competitive space. True. And it's who's going to be here the longest and who's going to stay at the top. So,
what you think?
I loved how Megan didn't say anything back to her. I loved that. Yeah. But it showed that Nicki is a problem. And a lot of female rappers have said that nobody sees what she does behind closed doors. And it showed because Megan stayed quiet. Megan didn't say anything. And then again, like Jessica said, parents is off limits, especially because her mom is passed. And then when I seen that they had posted like where Megan's mom was buried, that was out of line.
Oh yeah,
that was way out of line because you can see that Nicki fans are really crazy. And for people to even go to that gravesite, that was out of line.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. For sure.
They don't have no morals.
Yeah, not at all.
So I mean, I know we probably all agree that I feel like they should just like, you know what I'm saying? I think they stronger together. Like when the girls all rapping together and kind of like lifting each other up, because it was a moment. I mean, if you really think about it, girls taking over the rap. And when they came as a force together, I felt like they was, now they like kind of veering off. But I do think that's kind of what y'all was saying. Like Nicki being the OG, I do feel like instead of taking them as competition, she should be like, hey, this how you do this how you do that. And I think they will be more comfortable with like, okay, we rock with Nicki, this our OG. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she is doing that behind closed doors. I don't know. But to me personally, I think they should all just come together, do an album, and squash it.
But I don't think Nicki gonna do that.
Right. That's I agree.
Megan, you see, she work with different artists, but Nicki gets mad when she feels competition.
Right. No, I agree.
I think it's because she wants to be the number one.
Yeah, if you look at it, when Nicki was really popping, when she was really big, like at her top,
right?
Did she have real competition?
No.
Nobody.
They were trying to put Lil' Kim, but at that time, Lil' Kim
wasn't popping. But when Nicki was at her top, she did not have real competition. Now she has competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
It's coming from everywhere. But I feel like, at least, well, like you said, Jamie, as far as like taking those women under her wing and just trying to lift them up rather than tear them down, that's better, because that's how you keep people in the industry. The last thing we want to do is see women not going into rap because they're fearful of the next person. Like, what if this woman comes for me and my family? Yeah. We going back to that protection. Right. So people are going to protect their family at all costs. And when you have people crossing boundaries, that's when people are just like, you know what, I'd rather stay away from it. But yeah, I think they just have to change their delivery and how they beef with each other. Like, it's just all weird, because they're both great rappers,
right?
Like great rappers, like so. Yeah.
All right. So that's just, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. You know, I ain't gonna get into it. Y'all said everything that was on my mind. I ain't want to speak on. But that's going to wrap up the show for today. But is there anything that y'all want to promote, give y'all social media? I know your mom does the balloons.
Yes.
Shout out,
Shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
I want to
Okay.
shout out to my mom. Show Your Style Events and Rentals. Yes, I work hand in hand with her and Racine. So shout out to them. Shout out to Kingdom Influencers. I'm a part of a women's ministry, and they're pretty awesome. And shout out to my best friend Lisi for doing this with me.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without her because I was so nervous. But yes, and shout out to y'all. Thank you guys.
Yes, thank y'all for inviting us.
We appreciate y'all for coming.
And we will be waiting on our next invite.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
The
Y'all
reunion
gonna
it's
definitely
gonna
get
be,
that.
you know.
Oh yeah, we've been planning like doing a reunion where we just gonna have everybody. We're gonna have like the little setup, and then we're gonna just have like a little party going on. So everybody walk around, they just come and sit down, and we just talk to everybody. It's gonna be dope.
That would be good.
Awesome.
And so like the hangout is basically like a college experience, you know. So right now we in the second semester.
Second semester.
Then we're gonna have.
Well, he failed the first semester. So he going back.
Bring my boy up with the grades and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah. Oh, shout out to my boy Edgar too. Hey, I'm gonna be at work Monday. I told him I was gonna shout him out, so shout out my boy Edgar. And yeah, I shout you out, so you owe me lunch.
But yeah, you know that's gonna wrap it up. Thank y'all for tuning in to the hangout, and we should see y'all next time. And we out.
Peace.
Gang gang.
Want that